Hi guys, this is NBA Knowledge. My name is Juan, aka Ginoblisaurus, and today he's back. Wemby210. Welcome back, Andrew.
Thanks for having me again, Juan.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm excited.
Dive right in. You go ahead and pick the first category this time, and then I'll pick the second one.
All right, sure. I actually have some stats now on how well I do on some categories.
Nice.
So on full court, I do when I like my score is like above 80%. On Hoop Connect, my score is like 64%. And I think IQ and rank are the most difficult ones based on all the data. So so basically last time you joined me, we went 3, 4, 5. Is that correct?
I believe so. I can't remember if that's including or not including the handicap.
There was an asterisk question.
Yeah, the Harden question.
I think it included that. I think it included that. No. I gave us a loss on that one. I was principal.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get to it right away. So let's begin with full court. And for full court, the first guest, he's a 3-time NBA All-Star. Clue 2, he's on his 8th season in the NBA. And clue number 3, he scored 26 points in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final.
Okay, so he's on the Pacers or the Celtics.
Yep.
8 seasons.
26 points. Yeah.
8 seasons. I need to do the math backwards. Was that 2017 or 16? 16, 17, 18, 19, 2016. Who came in 2016? A 3-time All-Star.
I think Pascal Siakam is a 2-time All-Star.
Okay.
He had a long journey to enter the NBA. Like he was with the G League and all that stuff. Like he was drafted by the Raptors, but he was in the G League. I'm thinking about Tatum and I'm thinking about Tatum and Brown, but then I'm also thinking that Brown was drafted before Tatum by 1 year.
Tatum, I believe, was drafted in 2017.
Yeah, so 8 years would make sense.
That would be 7 years. That would be 7 years for him. Yeah, and also, I think he was drafted maybe a little earlier than this, but Drew Holiday.
No, he's way older. I think Drew's like 33 years old.
Yeah, so 3-time All-Star selection. That sounds probably right on Jaylen Brown, honestly.
All right, so we get 3 attempts. So let's burn our first attempt on Jaylen, and we did it. All right, so that's the first win. You said you were gonna select the next category, so go ahead.
Yeah, let's do IQ.
All right, so let's go to IQ. All right, so I'm gonna get ready. And today's question is: list the 5 leading scorers from Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. So the last game, 5 leading scorers.
All right, let's go Jaylen Brown. Obviously Tatum. Yeah, Tatum's easy. We'll go Brown.
Oh, hold on. Keep going.
Halliburton. I think also Miles Turner went off in Game 1.
Yep.
So that leaves one more, maybe Derek White.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. Pascal Siakam, he was in it, and Derek White.
Yeah.
You know who had 28? This guy had 28. Drew Holiday had 28.
Oh, Drew Holiday. Yeah, just what he was talking about. That might be the.
So it would make sense. He would fit in nicely after.
There we go.
After Jaylen Brown. Woo! This one's out of the way.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Is that the one last time where we had 15 or so? It was like the
we had to list. We had, I think, 3 minutes, and we have to like write down 15 players, and that's the longest list I've ever gotten. So
that
we
was.
did
I
it
mean,
in 43 seconds.
that was such a wild list as far as like the length of career and who was where and people that have been traded and moved around us. Yeah, how my brain
but
going everywhere.
Sometimes that's when like some of the learnable moments come, right? Like
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes you gotta win before you lose. That's the Wemby style. All right, so let's get to what are we gonna play next? Are we gonna play Hoop Connect or the next two?
What was the one you said? What was another one you said you've done well at statistically?
Hoop Connect.
Let's do that. Let's see if we can keep it.
All right. So let's go to Hoop Connect, and the other one that I've done well is Player Path.
Okay.
All right. So let's go to Hoop Connect. All right. So today's players are Paul Pierce and George Hill.
Someone Indiana. There's so many that teams between the two. George Hill. Someone on Milwaukee, maybe. I'm trying to think where George Hill was last.
George Hill played in Milwaukee. He played 1 year in OKC.
Wow.
This is something that I've learned playing that game. He obviously was with the Spurs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 stints with Milwaukee.
But I can't remember anybody else. Obviously, Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana was what we went after.
Spurs, Indiana. So Spurs, Indiana, Milwaukee, probably OKC. Those are the ones I remember, and I think he played with like a LeBron team, like the Cavs.
I think he was on that. He was on that weird Cavs team that year where they had like D Wade and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right. So that's the best that we can do, and then Paul Pierce.
That could be the roster where it comes. So you know what? Who I think was Kendrick Perkins back on that Cavs team?
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking.
Because that's
a good guess, and we got it.
Cool.
We did it.
And there could have been other players on that, right? Like there could have been. That's an open-ended one.
Yeah.
Right? But maybe not too many.
Yeah, that's an open. Yeah, that's. So we got a rarity score of 43 out of 100. So we were somewhere in the middle of the pack with like possible teammates. Yeah, so we did well. There you go. That was and you know what? Like that George Hill question haunted me like a few weeks ago. I actually had to arrange all of the teams he had played for.
Oh,
so
man.
Again, I'm losing some things.
Yeah, I was just looking at his Wikipedia page the other day. I was looking up old Spurs draft picks we had, and yeah, he had a interesting career. I was trying to see. I can't remember if he won a championship or not with Milwaukee, and he was like played with them for like a couple seasons before, and then that last season.
He was with them during the bubble season, and I think he was very important at giving like a speech right after like someone died.
Oh, that's right. He did. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was with that team. All right, buddy. So we're 3 for 3. We got player path or ranked. Where would you like to go next?
Let's save path for last in case we go undefeated, and we'll have more of maybe like a simpler question to end on. So,
all right, sounds good. So let's see what we get today. All right, so we gotta rank these players by 3-pointers, 3 points made this season. So total, this postseason.
Yeah, just in the postseason, man. Who's going to be the top of that? Would Halliburton? I think Halliburton might be number 1 on that.
Yes, I like to think about. How like he played in a game 7 where like Boston was in shorter series. So I think Tyrese and perhaps So then So Tyrese, and I was gonna say Miles, but then Tatum obviously takes more shots, so it could be Tatum or Miles. What should we go with here?
I think Tatum, just because of the volume that he scores in.
But you also got to remember this: Derek White was on fire during like the first two. So let's go with Tatum, and then I would even say Derek White. Was
I'm okay with that.
Him.
I think
Putting Derek White in front of him.
Yeah, let's do Derek White there.
Okay.
I think Miles Turner,
cool. And then
Miles Turner probably next, and then do last.
Yeah, I feel good about this.
I think logically you would think Miles Turner last just because of his position, but that could be like a tricky one.
They play 7 games. They play longer series.
That's
right. Yeah. All right. So let's see. And only 2 of these are correct. Right. So we need to think about which ones we would change strategically.
Let's try and change the middle 3 and see if we have the top and the bottom one correct.
Oh, okay. I like that strategy. So
maybe put Tatum higher. So switch Tatum.
See, I know another strategy that we could do would be to switch 4th and 5th. And no, that was good. No. Yeah, I kind of believe that we need to switch the bottom 3. No.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I like.
Here we go.
Like Derek White, but okay. So you're kind of taking like a mental picture of this. So we're gonna have Hallie, Derek White, and then we're gonna switch. Who are we gonna switch here? No, you know what? Let's stick with your strategy. I like it better.
Okay.
We leave Tyrese and Drew at the bottom, and then we switch the 3 in the middle. So who do you want to move up or down?
I think we'll have to switch Tatum with White and then drop Tatum and Miles Turner. So we'll have Tatum, Miles,
second,
and then White.
Miles. No, that can't be it. Derek White. I think Derek White has to be the player that is in the correct spot because he was literally on fire. And I think he stays there or something. I don't know. I'm confused about this one. You're the guest. You make the shots. Deal?
Yeah, let's just try mine and see what happens.
All right, here we go.
Keep Halliburton.
And then Drew at the bottom.
Yeah, and then
you said Tatum here.
Second. We'll put Turner.
And then Derek White.
Yeah.
And then Turner here. All right.
So hold on. That's where we had Turner before. Just to give us like a.
Yes, you're right.
We'll have a better guess going in the next one if we need to move someone back.
So basically we just shuffled things in the middle. In their last attempt, we had Derek White second, we had Tatum third, and then makes sense. Let's hit it. And 2 of these are correct.
So means
now we know for sure.
That means the Halliburton and Holiday are correct. So we just have to rearrange that middle right there. And we already had one configuration, so we should be able to figure this out backwards. So I guess Derek White, did we already have him second? We did have him second, right? So we need to move Miles Turner to second. And then
hold on. Let me think about this for a second. Miles Turner second. This doesn't make sense. You think it makes sense?
The order we had him before, we already had him at spot 4, and that was incorrect.
But there's. And we've had. But what I'm thinking is that we're kind of falling for the. We might be falling for the fallacy that like the first and second are correct.
But the
first and the first and fifth are correct. You think the first and fifth are correct? 100%?
Yeah, because we changed all the middle 3 around. One of them should have landed somewhere.
Cool.
So that only leaves more option. So at least one more option for the middle 3, which would be Miles Turner second. And we do got to remember, like you said, the Pacers have played more games. So
true. Okay, and then who would you have third? So
third
Miles.
We already had
Tatum. We said Tatum.
Was Tatum already third?
Yeah. So yes.
That's right. Yeah. So Tatum's actually fourth, then Derek would be
Yeah, fourth.
three, and
Yeah.
Miles. Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Let's see. Ali, Drew,
Turner.
Miles. So I guess this kind of applies to the logic that they have played more teams, and then here we said Tatum and Derek White. Is that correct?
I believe that's what we needed. I think that's the last combo.
All right. Sorry if I kind of just like
that's all
confuse you.
Oh no!
And we only got one. No.
Dude, I think this one's messing with us again because.
Yes, you're right, because we have only 3 attempts. We already had 3 attempts.
But if we had 2, yeah, maybe we are.
We already had our 3 attempts. No, we should have lost. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we should have lost. Yeah, but anyways, let's try something else. Like I'm thinking it should be something like this. I'm thinking it should be like Tyrese, and then like it could be something like this. I don't know.
Yeah, just go for it because this one's messing us up again, just like the last time.
I only get a glitch when you're on. And then Miles, and then Drew Holiday. No, 0 of these.
That's 0.
I have 1 more attempt, it says. All right, so
every time. See, that's what doesn't make sense. We had the first and fifth the same 2 times, and we went down. We went down somehow in correct answers, which I guess means we tested it though, to where the second time we did it, 1 and 5th were still gave us the points, right?
I think. Hold on. So we had something like this: Tyrese and Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know. I in a way I kind of like this. This made the most sense to me. I mean, what if like this is just maybe actually Drew Holiday? Yeah, what if it's just like this?
Move Drew Holiday up because we kept having him at the bottom. I think Tyrese is the winner, but yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. So there's something fishy here. That's for sure. So let's find out now to see what maybe just keeps letting us play.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the last one. So Tatum was last.
Wow. Yeah, that's what was messing us up then. But I must have missed a step in there because I thought we had the logic dialed in on just the odds.
Yeah. So Drew Holiday was 4th. We always have him 5th.
I think
sometimes like
Tatum being last is tricky though. Yes. It's not what you would expect out of that list.
No. That's the tricky one. Definitely that got us. But yeah, that's why I asked you. Are you 100% sure that the first and fifth?
That was my bad. Somehow I must have. I skipped a step in my math thing.
No worries. All right, so let's see if we can go 4-for-5. But yeah, on this game, this is the second. This is the game where I lose the most.
Okay.
The second most, along with IQ. All right, and then last, let's go with player path. And today's player is drum roll. Today's player is could be difficult. Jermaine O'Neal.
Okay. Wow.
7 different teams. So we got Portland, the Suns, Boston, Raptors, Golden State, and Miami. I think he was drafted by Portland.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
And then he went, and then he went to Indiana.
Yeah.
And then where was that's where he had a really impactful career. and then at some point he was with the Raptors.
Yeah, he must have had a lot of 1-year stints at some of these spots.
Yes. This is.
I feel like
Do you remember him playing somewhere else?
I barely remember him on the Heat. I can't say Celtics. There was a span where he was in the playoffs a lot because of the teams he was on, but I don't know that he was really effective. I think he was just like a solid piece for the bench or a backup. But
yeah,
I feel like Golden State was definitely towards the end.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Toronto.
That sounds good.
I have a feeling that that's where after this he started going to like different teams, like Miami,
I think
and
Miami,
then like probably Boston.
Yeah, I think that's good right there. 6, 7.
And then towards the end, he was with Golden State.
The Suns might have been the last one too, but
really,
I do remember Golden State at the end. I think he got it. Did he not get a ring with Golden State?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, I think
yeah.
By the 7th year, this must have been like the Curry era, right?
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah. He was there early on.
So this kind of just makes sense.
Championship team, but
the one that doesn't make sense is like the Suns. This one I'm like,
I can't remember when that was.
I'm not too sure about. But
yeah, can't remember.
So let's hit some to see what happens.
Sounds good. Wow.
Ooh, dude, nice. We got all of them.
Nice.
Wow, the first attempt.
That's good.
Oh wow.
That's mostly you, man. Props.
Oh, I kind of remember a few things. I remember like when he came to Toronto, I saw him play live, and then I remember thinking like, like I can't believe this guy just went to the Heat right after this, right? Because like that's the team that had like Dwayne Wade and Shaq and so on. So I was like, I can't believe he just went there. But yeah, I don't know. Like this one may be lucky, but there was some reasoning, I guess, with like the championships and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, thank you so much for joining. We couldn't go 5 for 5, but hey, we did better than last time. And yeah, it was fun to hear your voice and to interact with you and just learn something new about basketball. So Tatum is not a great 3-point shooter.
Yeah, good game. We'll get that question next time. The third time will be the charm on that one, and then we'll get the perfect score. Yeah, that was good.
Don't worry.
That was a lot of fun.
We'll get there. Yeah, and stay if you would like to chat a little bit more. Deal. Take care.
That's good.